Hi all, this is Neeraj, and this is my first YouTube video, uh, and this is for especially the managers and above people in IT who would like to learn technology, but without writing a code. So I thought of preparing this YouTube web series so that it really will help uh, all the people who are manager level and above understand the technology and understand the integrities of the technology, but without really going into much details. So this will help them to really talk in different forums about different technical topics, like whether it is a web-based application development, or whether it is app development, or going forward, I can also talk about AI, ML, and data science as well. So let's start with the web-based application. So what is a web-based application? We have a front-end layer, which is the UI, which is user interface, which we see on the screen. Then we have a middleware layer, which is the API layer, I will say, and we have a backend layer, which is the database. So these are primarily the three components of the web-based application, which has been going for many years, where the UI layer is nothing but the presentation layer, and then we have API, which is the logical layer, and then we have the database, which is the database layer. And so now, what has happened in recent years is because of the new developments, we have many languages coming in. So for the UI, we have Angular and React and Vue as the most famous languages nowadays in 2020. For API, we can write APIs in REST, or earlier it was SOAP, but now everything is with the REST APIs. And in the database side, we have SQL and Oracle as the databases earlier, and now we have MongoDB and NoSQL as the databases. So primarily in a web-based application, what happens is the UI layer is what we see on the screen, and that is developed in either Angular, React, or Vue. And whatever actions we perform on the UI, they are being sent to the API layers. So and the API then takes those actions and they pass on to the database. In the database, either if it is a insert to the database, the values are inserted into the database, and we will get a response back. So the response will go back from the database to the API, and from the API back to the UI. So if you ask me, this is what goes behind the scenes when we do something on a web-based application. Now let's understand what actions do we really do on the UI. So there are four actions which a user generally does. One is he will generally read something. So let's say there is a website on which there is some useful information. So you will read that information. So that is nothing but the read action, what we do. Then the next action is, let's say, suppose it is a page for booking a hotel booking. So I will put my details like username, password, and then I will log in, and then I will put other details like name, first name, last name, address, and on which dates I want to book the hotel. And then I will insert all this information from the UI layer, and that information will go once I press the save button. The information will go from the UI layer to the API, and from the API, that information will go and save in the database. Now, once that information is saved on the database, you will get a order number or a token saying that okay, this information is stored, and it will be transformed back from the database to the API and from the API to the UI, saying that your hotel booking is confirmed and this is your order number. So if you ask me, after read, then insert is the next operation. Now, for example, let's say there is a situation now that you want to change your hotel booking. So you will go and then fetch the order number, and with that order number you will edit. Let's say I want to change my dates for the hotel booking, so I will change the dates, and then I will press the update button. So that is the next operation, update. In the update operation again, the data will go from the UI to the API, and API back to the database, and from database again will receive a response back to the API and to the UI saying my order has been updated successfully. And in the worst case scenarios, if I want to cancel my hotel booking, then I will maybe call up the call center, or in the UI there will be a cancel operation, let's say, and there I will press the cancel order button, and it will go again through the same from UI to API, API to database, and my booking details will be cancelled or marked as cancelled. So we can say that that is similar to a delete operation, which is the fourth operation. So, in a nutshell, these are called as CRUD operations, and what we say is we can add the details, that is insert, we can update the details, then we can delete the details, and we can read our details. So these are the four actions generally a user performs on a web-based application, which are passed to the API and to the database, and accordingly the actions are executed. So this is in a nutshell how a web application works. Now, what has happened is the technologies have evolved in the recent years, and first this was very easy, and you could have coded all this on the UI, and maybe that time people were writing code in similar very straightforward languages like HTML and CSS and JavaScript. And over the years, the JavaScript evolved into TypeScript, and then the TypeScript is a base for the languages which you see currently, that is Angular, React, and Vue. So, if you really want to learn these languages, I will say first we should at least have a glimpse of how HTML and CSS and JavaScript works. And for that, I will be showing you a very small website which uses this HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And once we understand that, then understanding TypeScript and understanding Angular, React, or Vue is very easy. So once the foundations are clear with HTML, CSS, JavaScript, it's easy to understand how Angular, React, or Vue work. Then coming to the API, like I said, there are four operations in API, that is read, then insert, update, and delete. So these are the four actions which takes place in the API. And when we go to the API section, we'll be looking first as these operations and how they are performed. And coming to the database, it still remains the old style where we can use queries, SQL queries, to insert values in the database, update values, delete values in the database, or we can use the select star to read the values in the database. And we have one layer before the database as well, which is a different framework, which is called as entity framework in case of .NET. In case of Java, it is called as struts. So these different frameworks are used to make the database access very easy. So to conclude this first video, I will say a web-based application has three layers. So first the UI, API, and the database. And the base of this web-based application starts with learning CSS, HTML, JavaScript. And once we know that, we can easily learn how Angular, React, or Vue work. Then the second process is we will be understanding how APIs work, and how the user actions from the UI translate into the API to the database and back to the UI. So I welcome you to this journey to learn technologies without coding, and I am confident that we'll be able to sail through this journey very easily through this high level understanding of different technologies. Thank you.